Anna from teas.com.au and Impero. I want to ask you a question. Do you realize that you are a magician? You might be thinking, really? I didn't know that. I have a hidden talent. Well, that's just it. Because, with private label tea, what you are doing is putting your story, there's this sense of emotion and belonging into these little leaves that you put in with a lot of love, and then you send it out, and helping people to enjoy life, maybe have a healthier lifestyle along the way. Especially with leaf tea, I think it is really actually quite a difference comparing to tea bag, because you do actually slow down. And you might be saying, I have no time to slow down. Are you kidding me? That's actually when you really, really need to slow down, because just giving your brain 5-minute rest, it's going to do you a whole lot of good. And then you can power up and go and conquer the world. You go and look at science researchers. I mean, everyone is saying you really need to rest. A rested brain actually functions a lot better. So, how do we bottle this magic? It is really quite important to understand that a lot of people don't understand what you're selling, and they don't even know your existence. So the very first thing when it comes to customer cycle is leads, helping people to find you. And that is what marketing is essentially about, helping people to understand you are out there and what you're able to offer. And then, of course, it becomes a matchmaking process that we talked about in other videos, that sales is a matchmaking process of helping people to say, hey, I've got this kind of tea. Is that what you're looking for? And they may say, I'm not so sure. Then it's just really kind of looking at, each other's offer and needs, and sort of, tick them off the list. And if, we get a good lot of them ticked, then chances are you will get the sales. And that lead become a customer. So, of course, not all leads will become customer. And if your marketing story is nice and clear, then you have a better chance of converting more leads to customers. After the customer has bought the goods, of course, you got to get it ready to ship it out. And the fulfillment part of it often is a letdown in a lot of online businesses. If you're in a shop, it's probably a little easier, but at the same time, it's harder because it's easier for you to give that pack of tea to that customer and they take it away. There is no more fulfillment issues of when is my order going to show up. But at the same time, it's harder for you to retain that customer if you're not proactively giving them something that they can find you, to come back or to recommend you to other people. So little pamphlets or, something of an incentive of some kind of voucher, to suggest them to come back within a certain period of time could be really useful. When it comes to online fulfillment, certainly is one of the biggest challenge. We spend a lot of time and continually, strive for a better way to provide, better transportation costs and speed-wise. So there is a lot to that. And again, we had another video that spoke about that. So once you have sent out the order, the next thing is, of course, getting feedback, understanding what is going on with your customer, whether what they bought matches what they need. Sometimes from there, you will understand your product needs to be tweaked, or maybe the writing in your website or your pamphlet need to be tweaked. So after that, hopefully you will get some happy customers. It's how to help them to refer you to other customers. Now, this part is really quite hard to do. And, sometimes we just think, we're too busy. No news is good news. But the fact is, if there is no news in this world that is full of social media, is really bad, actually. And we're learning this lesson ourselves now, trying to kind of pick up the speed in getting some of the social media things going and getting some dialogues happening. So I really do recommend you to help your customer to find a way to help them to actually be easier to refer, your products and services to someone else, friends and family. If they do like it, help them to refer it. So that become the lead. And hopefully the lead become a customer, and then you ship out the orders, they become raving fan, and then they go and refer you to someone else, and then it goes through the cycle again from leads to customer and so on. So this is the endless loop that, in an ideal world that, things will go evergreen in your business. And when I say ideal world, it doesn't mean that it cannot happen. I really think that, if you put some, time and just really clearly spec out all of these little all of these steps, and put in some I'm more of an online girl, so emails. But if you're not, maybe some pamphlets, just some kind of checking mechanism that to show that you care. These days, people want to buy from people care. If they don't care about that, they would just go to the larger retail store and just buy whatever because that satisfies that need. But you are different. You are in private label tea business, meaning that your story matters. So make sure that you blow your own little trumpet and really, make sure that your story is loud and clear online and offline. I hope this is useful to you. If you find it, there are bits and pieces that you really enjoy, do drop them now in the comments box. So let me know what really echoes with you. And if you think someone else could be benefiting from these videos, feel free to ask them to sign up for Wholesome membership or subscribe to our newsletters so they can also enjoy the benefits of, creating a successful tea business. Some of the people we connect with, they said actually they don't sell tea as their, main bread and butter, core of the business, but they enjoy these videos immensely anyway because there are a lot of business wisdoms there. So I hope you will find them useful for you as well. And if you have any question or want to get your private label tea started, of course, you know where to find us, teas.com.au.